The mural started with a really simple concept where we wanted an art installation by a local artist. As we developed the concept, what we really tried to go for was focus on T.I.'s long, rich legacy here in Sherman, Texas, our ongoing investment and involvement, not just in this region, but in our local community, in the arts, in education, and really go focus on the historical impact that innovation and technology has had in Sherman. So the two artists for this piece are Monroe, who is an educator at Austin College here in Sherman, Texas, and he's a sculptor, and Brianna Burnett from Austin College. She's an assistant professor, and she's a photographer, and she's experienced with digital media and creative practices. And so once we selected Mark and Brianna, it was really trying to give them the freedom to go operate. They brought a really dynamic piece that really tied nicely together the history here in Sherman, Texas with TI, our technology and innovation that we've driven in this area, as well as looking into the future from a technology perspective.
We get to go into these spaces and propose our work to people who I think were genuinely interested in our ideas.
I do stuff that is not really easily accessible, and so Brianna's friend was talking about, you guys should just do what you do, propose it. And so we did. We proposed a mix of sculptural and photographic things with photo collages and then also with sculptural pieces that light up. And we kind of at the very start of it had this idea of using anodized aluminum, which is a beautiful surface. And as we started doing that, I thought, that's something that's more like corporate, or that's something that's going to be actually a beautiful surface to put on there. Mm-hmm. And so that became kind of the first decision we made, was where I was thinking, this is going to work.
The artists incorporated historical imagery from Sherman, including a downtown Sherman, Texas drawing that an individual went up in a hot air balloon and actually drew downtown Sherman.
This is the sort of foundational piece of the mural.
Like when you see it, it's right in the center.
We're talking about then how, the city becomes part of the vectors and part of the circuitry and maps. So the buildings sort of morph into circuits. So part of the color scheme for the anodized pieces came from some of the archival images that Brianna got, and part of it was, this particular one is the old cyanotype process that was used to manufacture some of the circuits.
The artists also incorporated historical imagery from when Texas Instruments first came to Sherman. And I really think it's interesting that they were able to incorporate silicon wafers that we actually manufactured, including here in Sherman, that includes a 150 millimeter wafer, 200 millimeter wafers, and 300 millimeter wafers.
The task that we were sort of given to start was to have that connection between Sherman and TI, and so she made that with the idea of community.
We wanted a piece that would be timeless, a piece that would become a landmark in this building, a piece that the team here would be proud of, and ultimately a piece that would show hope into the future of future innovation yet to come.